go and do well, and hopefully we can go and do that.
Well, of course, that 1998 game, it was your World Cup that you played in, Gary, as well, so you would have been watching Scotland-Brazil then. Scott McTominay, John McGinn, we talk about them an awful lot. When you look at this Scottish squad, what are you anticipating they could do in their group?
Win that first game, everything. You've got Morocco, which is going to be tough, and obviously Brazil, third game, which is an amazing fixture to look forward to, but they've got to win that first match, which gives them a real chance with the format that we've got this time. And McGinn, McTominay, they'll be right up for it. They'll want to deliver in a World Cup. You know, it puts them in legendary status in their own country, and this is a big moment for them.
Do you look at Scott McTominay as a different player to the one at Manchester United?
Absolutely a different player. He was being mocked at times. The Mac-Fred partnership, if you think about his partnership with the Brazilian Fred in midfield. He's obviously gone over to Napoli. He's playing in a different position. He's more advanced. He's got belief, confidence. He looks like he dresses differently. He looks differently. Everything's different. And I don't know why Manchester United, unfortunately, have not been able to get the best out of him, because he was one of their own. He was committed to that club.
You know what, Gal? I think that you've got a manager like Conte, profiled him properly for Napoli and played him in that position. Everybody talked about him. He's always been a player that can get in the box, can score goals in the box. But obviously, like you mentioned, he was playing as a 6. But you watch him at Napoli, he looks unstoppable with what he's capable of doing. And some managers can see it, some managers don't.
He looks $1 million in his tux, doesn't he? When you see him at Wimbledon, he really does.
He's maturing. Of course, he's a couple of years old, a little bit wiser, going to a new country, great experience, learn the language. He's done very well there, and it's just hopefully he can produce it on the big stage for Scotland.
Do you think they've got the goals in them? That's always been their question mark, hasn't it?
That's the worry. All the chat about Scotland, the qualification is fantastic, and there's definitely good spirit in the camp. The harmony's there, and they look like a really good bunch of players. Steve Clark's done an amazing job. But there's always that worry for me with the games, the upcoming games, is have they got that real quality? Obviously, the goal score, we go back to what we've said it before, the first game is huge for them, must-win game.
And John McGinn, it's lovely to see when somebody's had a great career, and obviously the Europa League triumph was fabulous for Aston Villa. You can see he has longed for this moment, hasn't he, John McGinn, to represent Scotland at the World Cup.
He's a player that he's always shown the qualities. He deserves to be on this stage. You know, he's the kind of player that can put Scotland on his shoulders and drive them forward, like we've seen him do for Villa. But going back to the goal scorer, I think that it's a great opportunity for someone like Shankland. You know, like what he done for Hearts. It's unfortunate what he done for us. Didn't quite finish it off. Got a lot of stick from Scottish fans, Celtic fans saying that I'm going, really Hearts, you wanted Hearts to win. But he looks like he's got the kind of profile in this team that if they can get the ball in there, he can finish. I think he might be able to finish it off for him.
What do you make of John McGinn when you've watched him as much as you have this last season?
I think a couple of weeks, I absolutely love John McGinn. I think he's playing in most teams in the Premier League. If he's at the club, the top 6, absolutely, they are one of the top 6, Villa, right now, but I think he'd be at any top club. Technically excellent, takes the ball, I think understands his role in the team, he's adaptable. I think that when you think about the heat that Scotland are going to play in during this tournament, they're going to need players who can basically get on that ball and hold it, and he's probably one of the only ones who can do that. And him and McTominay, I think, have got the belief to go and take a big game by the scruff of the neck.
Keep the ball.
I think a bit of an exaggeration from Gary there. I wouldn't go that far. Very good players. No, yeah, an excellent player, but you're making out he could walk into any team. I'm not sure about that. I think he's a very good player and a brilliant professional, absolutely. Are we putting him in the bracket of all these top midfielders in the Premier League? Still not convinced.
Well, here's a challenge for him to show it at this level.
Absolutely.
Come on, come to the party and do it. Duncan Ferguson will be our Scotland expert here in the studio. His former teammate Ali McCoist is in Mexico City for us this evening. We'll hear from Ali and our commentator John Champion very soon. But first, a reminder of some of the truly magical World Cup moments the Azteca Stadium has witnessed across 2 memorable tournaments.